All right, here. Let's see. Let's get this. Oops. All right. Okay, let's go. Playoff bracket, upgrade some players. All right.
Today on EA Sports, it's the AFC Wildcard round on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Houston Texans.
This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we come to you from wintry Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Cleveland Browns. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need.
Yes, sir.
It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wildcard Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up up defensively, and now it brings up third down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That is caught, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. To the air again, Love. Returning right back to Lockett. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Love's throw taken in by Hockenson here. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long. And
he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Joseph Osai able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. The throw over the middle taken in. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Defensively, Poona Ford with a tackle there. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hooker from the gun on 3rd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Come on, do not mess this up.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Hooker. A short throw there to Strange.
Yes.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
McCaffrey running up the middle. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often. And they want...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Joe Mixon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And one thing we haven't pointed out yet, probably should, you got a dome team on the road, January, cold weather. How tough is that, or is that something that really shouldn't come into play?
Well, it shouldn't come into play, but let's face it, if you've been a dome team all year and used to controlled environment, you need to get yourself outside a little bit for practice during the week, and that's what most of these teams do, because just because they play in a dome doesn't mean they don't have bad weather outside to work in. So they can do that, get their guys acclimated, and then that way, it takes it all away when you get to game day in a foreign place.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It's complete to Lockett. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it. Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, 2.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
3rd and 5.
Throwing. Hooker. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hooker. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Now Hooker. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
2nd down and 4.
Back to throw. Hooker.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
7 for 7.
On 1st and 10, Hooker. He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hooker.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
All right.
Here's Hooker. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Mixon is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Love now going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Love. Left side to Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Throwing. Love. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 20, here's 2nd and a couple. To throw now, here's Love. Finding Hardman here over the middle. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets this one to use check. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it's second down. They'll look to throw again. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Pacheco will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Hooker's throw complete there to Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. From the gun, it's Hooker. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown! From 13 yards out. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Love. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Here's Hooker to throw it. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hooker's going to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now a give right side McCaffrey. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Butker's kick here is good, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half, Love. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, BG, thanks very much. The playoffs are underway. What a weekend this is going to be. Super Wildcard weekend. This, the first of 6 games set to be played. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals squaring off against the Buffalo Bills. We got an excellent first half from the man from Tennessee. That's Hendon Hooker. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Now left side on the swing pass. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. 3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker. A short throw there to Strange. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Hooker. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Here's Love. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Block it in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Now a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Love.
Yes.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. Down the sideline he goes. Yeah. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston set to take over. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Cleveland offense making their way out. They'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Hooker on first down. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker. He's got the connection to Moore. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rondale Moore, 30 yards. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Mecole Hardman. This taken in right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Love from the gun on third down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 18. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, you know, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going. And that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Back to throw. Hooker. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Forced out to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing. Hooker. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Hooker. And this was incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now Hooker. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Love now to pass on first down. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it.
Get him.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Texans on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Love from the gun. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Shreds the tackle and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
They'll try and power it in with HOU's check. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Love now. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. CeeDee Lamb. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Again, it's Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
He's going to try and do this himself.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Running left, it's Mixon. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at fourth down. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain an 18-point lead. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, going to the air with Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now Love. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Javon Hargrave. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And this Browns defense stands tall. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
More the motion man. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
From the gun, a give to Mixon, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 40-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Oh, wow, Mr. Hooker. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on? Alrighty, let's get it to next week. Indiana, hot opponent. All right, well, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.